Hello and welcome to a Dwarven episode. We are in the Kazad-Dûm campaign and we're in it to have fun. And the fun will never stop when Captain Total Waffle's in the shop. That's my promise to you. We have a ringbearer in the name of Adrian. The One Ring, even. Not just any ring, the One Ring. And we intend to take it down to Mordor, because why wouldn't we? We have picked a few bones with Mordor, but so far we're actually neutral to them at the moment, because we made a peace. I don't think it'll last, but we made it. And we basically did so in order to give Gondor a little bit of breathing space so they can take back Calimbel at their own leisure. Hopefully, they won't be troubled too much by Isengard, because we've also been sort of at least containing them, but doing so relatively passively. But my thinking is that if Mordor's forces cease to hammer them from the east, then Gondor can absolutely face down Isengard from the west. That shouldn't be too problematic. Although they don't have many settlements left, so we will keep an eye on it all. Speaking of the eye, the plan is to, smack down the eye with the One Ring, claim victory, and Middle-earth is saved. Hooray! That'll be a lovely, lovely day. And, that'll be the day for this campaign, I think. We have accomplished quite a bit, though perhaps not everything. Could we want to also deal with Enedwaith? Well, the Northern Dunedain certainly would suggest that we should. Yeah, they're basically just at war with everybody. Dear Enedwaith. At war with all their neighbours. And, indubitably, as Balin pushes west, he will probably hit a dwarf at some point. Yeah. But he should do so with the hammers of Gundabad at his side. And that's going to be lovely. We have more of those coming through. It's going to be good. It's going to be lovely. So right now, it looks like we'll basically be leaving a unit of the 1st Legion in Angsul. But it was so recently captured that I'm not sure we can actually get out of it by the time they arrive. At the moment, though, High Lord Balin is definitely holding down the fort. Perhaps Bombur will need to request a transfer at some point. Sooner rather than later, perhaps. These are matters left for future turns, though, because there's very little else to do on this particular turn than speculate on what turn 154 might bring. And I think it will bring a lot of things to sing about. Because look at the kingdom we have. Yeah, it's lovely. Aye. Welcome to the Total Waffle Show. Oh, and let's see if we can keep Koloniak as well. It's going to be tricky, but we're going to try. We might need to send in a governor. Like, Gurin. Why not? Get over there now. You have 2 turns to get over and make them happy. We hope so. We hope we can do it. So, let's go for broke and see what turn 154 has in store. Oh dear, we're attacked by Enedwaith. We didn't want it to be like this, but it is. We'll retreat.
Make for the hills, lads! Run!
And do they leave us be? Yeah, they kind of do. Okay. Well, they certainly have a lot of troops in the area all of a sudden. I guess Enedwaith is going to go on the hit list now. Mordor don't seem to be doing much. Harad can. Yeah, there's not much they can do, is there? And they are Adonai. Give it time, give it time. Lorien wanes. Oh, well, that's a pity. Koloniak, how are you doing? Not splendidly, but hopefully the pub will help provide a little bit of happiness, a little respite to the chaos. We can only hope. Otherwise, we'll just have to take it back, I guess. Talcott and Armorers, yes, very good. We like it, we like it. But we also want this place to be upgraded with all the trade it can get, because it is such a wealthy trade settlement. There's basically nothing else like it in Middle-earth. I mean, look at that. we're going to reach 18,000 in income from a single settlement. That is bananas. Okay. Sugarville. Yeah. And if anyone asks, yes, I did watch the finale of the Rings of Power. I do not have the same level of indignation that I did with episode 7. Episode 7 was just the epitome of full-on schlock. It was just... We're just going to make up action sequences like nothing makes sense. This finale... I mean, it starts out with a pretty objectively funny charge at a Balrog from the good old King Durin, who basically just jumps into the fray with an axe. A stupendous act of heroism and stupidity, I guess.
Honor, my lord.
Oh, hello. Oin gets some company.
We march to battle.
And can he take out this company on his own? Maybe, actually. Maybe.
Men with honor, sire.
Ah, not quite.
Fall
Well,
back and regroup, men.
he'll be okay.
My king.
Ornar, you don't need to jump in. We're okay, we're okay.
I know
We'll
what's
just
up.
go like this to Athelin and smack it all down.
We shall hold them to siege, sire. Victory! We have lands and glory.
Certainly do. Plenty of lands, plenty of glory. And that is more than can be said about the Amazon show. It's not that the episode here just released, well, just, but anyway, last Thursday/Wednesday, depending on where in the world you live. It's not that this episode was free of potential controversy. Far from it. But
Very well.
My lord speaks highly of you.
Aye, lord.
But at the end of the day, there was just not really enough to get worked up about either.
My king, onward.
It was
Can you lead the troops there, sire?
a lot more competent,
Glory to the king. My king.
but also a lot more bland. If that makes sense. So, I don't know. They have the obligatory, apparently obligatory fist fight, basically. Well, melee brawl between Sauron and Galadriel. Because apparently they thought they couldn't get around doing that.
Honor, my lord. Aye, lord. Aye, my
I have so many questions about
Aye.
all that.
My king. March.
You know, life is short, you know?
Aye, noble sire.
So I'm not going to let it trouble me too much more
Aye, sire.
than it already has. And boy, has it already.
By your will, sire, we shall engage. Aye,
So all in all,
aye, lord. Closing in the enemy.
it's a show.
Aye.
And that's all that I am prepared to say with
Aye,
utmost
sire.
degree of
Siege
certainty
goes
at the
as
moment.
planned.
I can't get worked up about it anymore. The show has taken from me the will to indulge in takedowns and everything, because at the end of the day, it's just not worth getting worked up about. And I think that in many ways that's sort of the attitude of most people. Most criticism just petered out after a bit. And we're probably not going to get worked up one way or the other. I don't think we need to get worked up one way or the other for sure. There's no real imperative to that. What I will say though, just as a closing thought about this whole thing, is that seem unsure where to go for the next seasons with the identity of certain key characters, like sort of this evil or corrupted wizard out east. I mean, lore-wise, it would stand to reason it would be the Blue Wizards, right? But I think they sort of made him white in order to maybe credibly argue that it's sort of a Saruman-type character, which would be pretty annoying. I mean, if they were to do that, if they were to decide to say, oh, no, he is Saruman now, then I would become royally pissed, I have to tell you. But I'm not sure I can get worked up about it that much anymore. It's just all very... meh. That's what it is. It's meh.
Well done, men. A noble victory.
Oh, speed up archer production. Well, have I come to the right place? Anyway. Am I annoyed with the general direction they've taken wizardry and magic and all those things? Yeah, quite a bit.
Aye, Lord.
Because apparently what you need is a Jedi Master rather than the inert power within you sort of thing. You know, it just irks me quite a bit how they turned Gandalf into a hero's journey type character when there is basically nothing in the Legendarium that would support such a twist of the tale, if you will. Nah, no, I can't. I just can't get behind it. They want to give him a hero's journey and have him look perplexed at older figures as he asks, "Oh, what must I do to get my staff?" Wah! And just doesn't fit. And of course, the character of Gandalf is just absent from the Second Age altogether. I mean, he comes in basically at the end of the Second Age, beginning of the Third Age sort of place. Basically after the destruction of Sauron by the Last Alliance, if I recall. So there is just not. It's just very weird to have him there. And this strikes at the heart of it, because, of course, if you don't read Tolkien, if you don't have any concept of the Legendarium in your head, then you might just go, oh, I guess, yeah, okay, yeah. He's like the Jedi, I guess, yeah. They wave their hands around and wield force powers and control people's minds, apparently, because that's what Sauron does, and blah, 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 blah. But, I mean, I was watching it with my girlfriend, who has never really engaged with Tolkien's literature at all. She's enjoyed the Lord of the Rings films, fair enough. You know, we watched the extended versions, and she appreciated those. But the overall trajectory is that if you involve too much Tolkien-esque detail, she would probably just opt out of it, usually. And that's fair. You know, that's a fine thing to have. But where the Rings of Power fail as storytelling was basically the most boring way possible, right? They ended up infuriating the people familiar with the source material and just confusing everybody else. Or at least, my experience was that they definitely managed to confuse my dear darling, who shall not be named for privacy reasons. So they end up making everybody unhappy. Unless you are just looking for sort of random fantasy action story with tropes taken wholesale from Peter Jackson's films and the genre fiction and Hollywood in general, then I suppose it might be okay. But even then, I mean, yeah, my darling was my darling girlfriend was terribly confused. Like, what is happening? Why are they doing that? Why isn't Galadriel just signposting to everybody? Sauron here, Sauron here. No, don't just say, don't talk to that man. I know he's Sauron. Bloody hell. I mean, you don't win over the Dark Lord but through social ostracism, but apparently, or ostracizing him, but that's basically what she went with, apparently. Yeah, there's so many actions that I couldn't explain to her, because, of course, they're just brought in there wholesale from the deranged logic of compromised storytelling. It's like they knew sort of what story they wanted to tell, but they didn't have much to go on. They didn't have the clearest sense of where to go, and then producers came in and said, but you gotta have this, and you gotta have this, and you gotta have that, and we gotta change this, and we gotta put in human characters, so we can't just have the story be over centuries. And so everything gets constrained and distorted, and with every change of that distorting nature, the Legendarium ends up making progressively less sense. And that's the underpinning logic of the entire show there that we're talking about. So, it's just baffling. Well, at least we've lured the enemy Romandakil out of Mordor. So, let's have a little battle and sort of clear our heads, shall we?
Come on, lads! This battle is ours!
Right. Eredlu and Militia over here. And where do we have our friends? They're coming in from the corner. So we're going to... Let's see if we can pull up to this hill. And we're going to send everybody over here. And now we put up some teams. Right, the trolls are running at us and they are angry, so we can't rely on that hill. We need to run and see if we can get our militia as close to this army as possible. It's not that they are particularly precious to us and that we need to save them, but I also have an interest in drawing the enemy out of their city as much as possible and as far away from their walls as possible, so that we can just route, we can fire catapults at them in the style that we know best and destroy what must be destroyed and rout the rest. We got some like this, and let's set up a sort of a battle line type situation like here. And then we will also bring in some archers. And team 3. Like that. Come, my friends! Bring them forth, because our enemy will not hesitate. Okay. How far are you? Can we pull you further back? I guess we might. Though those skirmishes are obviously quite annoying. Team 4, you know what? Where are you guys going? Okay, where are you guys going? Okay, where are you guys going? Okay, we're gonna grab you and send you against these wargs. And if we can throw some things at them, I mean, we will definitely relish that opportunity. Alright. Change of plan. The Eredluan militia is now designated sacrificial beasts of burden now. Going to bring team 3 over here. Take on the snow trolls. Take them on with joy. Yeah, the marauders have taken out a catapult. That's okay. Oh, haha. Not so many trolls alive now, eh? Okay, let's get these two back up here.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Okay, more trolls. Great, just what we need. Oh, reclaimers under charge. Okay. You know what? Let's try to take care of them with reclaimers. Because that's sort of the hand we're dealt here. Okay, and now smack up those orcsies. So far, so good. We're not doing terribly here. Reclaimers, trolls, please. Shield guard, yeah, just come over here. That's fine. You're keeping them distracted in some key ways. You know what? We only have the Eredluan militia over here, don't we? So why not just fire upon that blob and have you guys stop? Oh, Northguard getting pummeled with arrow fire.
My lord,
Halberdiers
our general
doing
has been captured. We must secure his release by defeating our foe.
Nah. Well, I mean, yeah, we might secure his release by defeating our foe, yeah, but...
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Hello there, marauders. You're coming in and doing some nasty things. I don't like it. How are we doing here? Trolls dead? Yes, thank you. Good work.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Oh.
We have sent the cart to hell.
Good news. Zenith guard warding off the orcs. Good work, Biffer. Kill is gone. And now there isn't much left of their army, actually, so we can probably brute force our way through the rest. No need for elegance here. Orc fighters, give me a break. Hello, Northguard. Goodbye, Northguard. And Hillman, same. This first Legion is definitely worthy of some retraining, I think. So they should go back to goblin town drown place. There's enough for everybody. Okay. You know what? Let's bring the catapults forward a little bit. Because our enemy might still have an ace up their sleeve somewhere. Okay, orc fighters. Not much of an ace, but yeah, it's certainly up their sleeve. Though why you would want orcs up your sleeve is beyond me. The hygiene issues alone should condemn such to utter irrelevance. But we've basically won the battle, so hooray!
This is a clear victory.
It is quite clear. A clear victory. First Legion, 133 killed. Goodness gracious, you're good, guys. Excellent job there. Legion Hammer Guard, also doing well. Of course they are. They're good folks. And 56 friendly fire casualties sustained on the Heirloom Militia. You know, I'm actually relieved that it isn't more. We didn't even crack half. It's about 40%. That's decent. That's considering that we just threw an entire battery of grape shot at them. It's just it's a miracle that they didn't all die in that particularly horrible way. Yeah, but overall, I think we've done what we needed to here today. Continue. All right, our militia have taken over Mordor. And you can't see the triumphant pose I'm striking, but striking it is indeed. Bragost gets an axeman skilled. Admiral Noy is ready to deploy a few forces, and Kaloniak is ever in a bit of a doo-doo. And Gurin isn't even capable of bringing things about, but maybe we can at least get that Lord's Hall repaired, and that'll do some good. Any other... we could do a way station. That's, 10% improvement on public order. That should be very, very nice. Oh, hello, Enedwaith. Of course, you smell blood, don't you? You mad lads.
Okay. Aye, sire. Aye, king. Aye. Forward. We've marched our limit.
Oh, and you're going to Balin as well.
Armies, come and get me. We march to battle.
Smack, smack-a-doo. Toodaloo. Darlin has taken a daring attack upon himself, and he has smacked them. Well, Saduri will need a little bit of a defensive force. No trouble.
Move out.
We've got plenty.
That's right, fool.
Oh, an Angmar Navy. You don't see those in the wild very often, though, do you?
I'd never take orders from you. Aye, Captain. Aye, Captain. Fleet ready. Aye, sire.
Oh no, we lost the naval battle. Who would have thought it?
Can you not tell friend from foe?
Okay. Let's console ourselves with a little bit of training action. We're gaining a lot of money at these days. Ogfood getting a port. I mean, that was also quite overdue, wasn't it? Lon Angren. We need more armorers, please. Noble Lord. Yes, yes. Lord Oin the Aggressive should be getting on with his aggressiveness. Maybe we should take it to Deadman's Dyke or Oin's Dyke. How about that?
An enemy to crush.
Of course, most important is that the Darin, sorry.
I respect
Darin the Daring. Darin the ringbearer.
Watch. Camp here.
Yeah, he needs to make it through. But I think it should definitely be considered not optional. It should be considered mandatory for Oin to end up in Dead Man's Oink. Yeah, he shall. And here we could get, you know, great miners halls and armorers. Yeah, they would all be nice. We don't have the highest level of barracks, so actually, yeah, that miners hall is going to be very good. So we can get that upgraded. We can get everything retrained.
Aye,
Mordor seems surprisingly stable, considering that it's being ruled by just a few militiamen. Let's get spy trained. A bivor, you can just hit it out again. I think.
King's camp.
Yeah, building some towers along the way.
Noble son. Setting a vigilant watch.
And still, Highland Elrond fearlessly does bugger all. Say he would lay down his life. Well, we're out here doing it. Get on it, you lazy git. That's the thing about elves, right? They live so long that they just think, this is all the blink of an eye, isn't it? But no, it's not. It's our lives. Dardly old fool.
Yes, my king.
So, do we have troops enough in the Kazad-Dûm area that we can throw our weight about a bit?
Aye, sire.
We should certainly not be complacent around here, because the Draikhan has been taken by Mordor, but Lorien isn't defeated yet. But they probably can't alter resolve very well against great beasts, because practically no one can.
They won't care nothing.
And so a Draikhan is pretty safe in Sauron's hands. Sad days are these. We should be battle ready in Balin for sure.
Aye.
And I'd say we are. We have a fort over here. So all in all,
Aye,
we
lord.
just send a few more
March.
good lads over there.
Aye.
Darim,
Aye, noble son.
I welcome you into my service.
Aye, sire. Aye. Onward. My king. Aye. Aye, sire. Honor,
You will head to Anoin Enrod. And that is where the Grand Army shall be assembled. And then you shall head over to Nova Rocklor and
Aye,
just
noble son.
replace Oin. And we'll put together a lovely army and send it to the North Downs.
Aye. Aye, lord. My king. Aye.
12 attack on a pike
Aye,
unit.
Lord.
That is excessively strong.
Aye, sire.
And I
Aye.
like it.
Move out. We march no further today. Aye. Aye, sire. Onward.
More catapults.
Joining our forces.
More lovely, lovely lads. We can also send, you know, people like these volunteers. Yeah, and just send them to more of a task.
Marched our limit. Aye.
They'll be
My lord
free
speaks
soon
highly
enough.
of you.
Oh yeah, we should remember
Aye, Lord.
the first
Aye,
legion
sir.
here. Next turn they need to go back toward Goblin Tony. Don't know what I was thinking about there, but anyway, they'll be retrainable in short order.
My king.
Balin going as he does, and then Noi is ready to deploy. Now, where should he deploy then?
Greetings, most noble ally.
Aye, Captain. Aye, Captain. Dropping anchor until the morning.
The Isle of Tolvalas is rebel?
Fleet
Say no more.
ready. Cannot sail.
This must be explored.
Aye. My king.
Next turn. What do we see here? We see the very heights, the very pinnacle
Fix your
of Enedwaith defensive achievement. And we will be defending this place. From whom? The Dove Sheath. They have come under the leadership of their leader, who's right here. He's got himself some foresters. He's a unique bodyguard of Enedwaith, and he has arrived to try and take from us that which we had so fairly and squarely bought and purchased. What an interesting gate this is. I have no words for this. Okay. Well, we're going to put our lovely ballista over here. And it's going to shoot straight down there. We have some defenders. They will be defending. That's one team. They have some ladders, don't they? Yeah. We'll put some troops up here in anticipation of that. And the rest of the infantry can be placed some over here. And some over here. Now come, Enedwaith, come show me what you've got. Come and take me. Come and get me, as it were. Oh, you're going straight for the Trollman Travellers. Well. How fortunate it be that they actually do travel. Let's see how it goes. Can they knock out the wall that they built?
Steel and
Yes,
valiant
they can.
hearts must be our fortress now. Remember, fear is worse than fighting.
Oh yes. I suppose it is. Let's bring up our best lads and not get outladded in this particular field. They bring in cavalry, herders. That's not going to go well for them.
The battle is very much in our favour. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Okay, so let's see if we can still use our ballista with decent efficiency.
enemy have ladders at the walls. Repel the attackers.
Oh,
Give them
do they
steel.
now? Nothing stands taller than the might of the dwarves.
Let's get going. I shall lead you. We got them. Grab your weapons.
We'll need to bring that ballister crew out a little closer, I think. No, your orders are not completed.
The enemy have the walls. Look to our defense or all is lost.
Okay, Zenith Guard doing very well against the Tota. They're not the best troops in the world, so that's very understandable. No! Come on! Just shoot at them! You will kill hundreds! No. This is maddening. You have a golden opportunity and you can't use it because whatever. Well, I guess we'll have to send in the sellswords. All I want for Christmas is impaling all these foresters. But you won't let me because you have some weird principles about making this war work in the way that it should. Oh dear. Okay, we might soon need to put in our general, insert him into the fray. Wait, let's try to put our ballister over here and then shoot into the center. Surely we'd be able to. If we're just far enough away.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Yeah, it's going pretty well. We're actually just grinding them down now.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
No, they'd rather shoot at the catapult out there. It's just maddening. Good work, sellswords. I would have been very happy with a catapult, though. I must say, just a single catapult would have done wonders here.
The battle is very much in our favor.
And now we insert our leader.
Victory will be ours.
You are sandwiched in between the most delicious of dwarven breads. and the sandwich shall close itself around you even tighter. Because now the Zenith Guard has arrived. Your foresters shall fall. And your Dubsheath elders will, Okay, we're going to try something here. We're going to take our ballista out there and we're going to shoot those elders one by one. Is it much of a strategy? Perhaps not. But I do think it worth at least attempting. There goes Jokyle. Okay, shoot them. Can you do that?
We have lost half our men.
Haha! Hooray for a ballista crew not being utterly useless. And for the mashing pit just mashing them down. Now is the time! No! Haha! The pinpoint accuracy of the ballista strikes again! Oh, okay, and then wavers a bit, but I mean you can't hit it perfectly every time, now can you? Good shot there, lads. Good shot. You've routed the elders. And now the Zenith Guard will just take out the catapult. Where are those foresters at? Sellsword, yeah, you can just rest now. I think you've done quite enough today.
Heavy infantry! Here's a delicate one.
She's a delicate one. Oh. Wait a minute. The leader of the Dubsheath has decided to try and win the battle all by his own subterfuge. Isn't he a sneaky bastard?
Ah, my lord. Our enemy has command of us. Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Alright, but he will not be in there for long. Our travelers are onto him. And they are the fastest dwarves we have. So when they arrive, and they soon will, they will just start shooting and never stop. Until the Dubsheath have been taken out of shop. Okay. I don't know if that's a phrase. It probably isn't. But anyway, we're going to do it. Run, my friends.
Our foe has lost control of the city.
Now it's time to shoot him. Shoot him till he bleeds. And then shoot him some more. Shoot him with every arrow he needs.
Utterly vanquished. This is a great victory, worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
Very good, very good, very good. The Zenith Guard pulling its weight there. Very good. Sellsword's absolutely crushing it. Thank you, everybody. It has been a most fruitful defense. Pregost stands proudly, and Siduri shall stand against any incursion as well. We have plenty of stout dwarves, and here come the orcs.
Courage, men. The enemy lays siege.
Tarnost. They can't break that fortress. Not with all the orcs in the world.
Set a constant watch. The enemy lays siege.
Though we might need a few more boats. We will get on that.
My king.
I think we'll leave behind these guardians.
Marching now.
Although it depends,
Aye.
me.
My king. Aye. March. Aye, my liege. My king.
2 more.
Aye. My king. Move out. Aye. Aye.
Oh dear. It's not quite enough to stabilize the situation here. Though we, I mean, the feast hall will help. It's just. Can you get there in a turn? No, you can't.
Aye, lord. My lord.
Bomber.
Aye.
You also need to do something about this place. You know, a way station would be very profitable, actually. Over 200 saved per turn, and a penny saved is a penny earned. That's all. That's what I'm gonna say.
Aye, lord. March. That'll do him today, sire.
Bohor.
It will
Yeah,
be
you're
an
ready to
honor
deal with
defeating
Rachnikar.
you.
Fine. It's got some barrow-whites. Oh, they're fun. It's a fun
My
unit.
king.
But here, I think we're just gonna keep Balin in there for one more
Aye, sir.
turn.
Splitting our forces, my lord.
What we can do is bring in some spies.
Yes, my king.
They've sort of done their job over here at Balingrad. And now they must do Ansul. And make it so that we can leave the place
Aye, sire.
with our heads held high.
My king. Onward. Aye, sire. Aye, lord. My king. Aye. Move out.
I will only address
My king.
Balrim
come and
Waffle.
you coward.
Yeah. He needs dealing with.
By your will, sire.
Be gone.
Leading the men with honor, sire.
Alright. Now here's the plan. We have the North Downs right here. Commanded from Deadman's Dyke. We will be interested in that.
Marching now.
But, Balrim,
Aye, sire.
your task will be Gobedrine or Baridonianach. I think we'll,
my liege.
yeah, we'll send you to the city.
We march to
You have plenty of sort of city-worthy troops. That's good.
Aye. Aye. Honor, my lord.
Then we can send Bifur. Yeah, you're coming here to
March to glory.
fill in
Command me.
for Oin.
What? Very well.
And Drarin, you will dare wander through
Stop me.
friendly lands. Growing increasingly disloyal, but that's just a side effect of the ring, I suppose. Hopefully we can help you gain some loyalty over the course of the campaign to follow. Darden, I think your role should actually be to take on Argand. You have plenty of good troops for it. Ready in but a turn or two. And we'll send some troops from Balin Vin as well. It's all going to be good. Let's also have a look at Oin Larak before we go any further. Yeah. Look at this.
Aye, lord.
These travellers
My
are
king.
also handy to have about in certain places.
Onward.
I think
March our limit. Aye, lord. Aye, sire.
we can now take them out of
Move
here.
out.
And we can send them to whatever settlement at the front lines needs some people to, you know, replace the existing garrison. Mount Good the Grand, we've looked at that. Security, yes. Ah, you got your walls just in time as well. Against a bunch of sellswords. That's an interesting opponent, actually. We have catapults, so dealing with them will be pretty trivial, I think. But it's going to be a fun fight, regardless. Let's bring about some armories, some barracks, archery ranges. And Barkeleg, yes, this place. Also, I mean, yeah, we have catapults enough. Catapults for days is what we got. Tarnost, yeah, let's have a look at the... Oh, that's just orcs. Yeah, let them come. Let them come. I would love that. I mean, we could take them on with the force and Ethring and still have plenty left over in a good way. So let's build a feast hall in Ethring. Followed by maybe some armorers, and then when it's time, we kick in the army barracks and then all available shins of the enemy will be kicked. Cold and bloody. Legion deep in guard. Go over here.
Aye. Starting with a siege.
Who's in there?
Aye, sire. The siege goes as planned. Aye, Lord.
Don't make me laugh. Okay. Unsecurity. Yeah, we've gone over that one. Balin gets catapult. Dolambroth. Oh yes, you're training the first legion. Finally. It's always good when a new settlement get these guys. It's just... It's an achievement, you know? It's the pinnacle of our military might. And with these guys coming in, Orn will be able to leave, presumably. Oh yeah, he can already. He could just go to Methrast today. We can put in some Kazad volunteers and... not be sad about it. Ah, no! Just a turn shy of the optimal. Nah. Okay, but what we can definitely do is sail over here to Gerbil Torbalas. And hello, Captain Hemon. Or He-Man, as I shall call you.
By your will, sire, we shall engage. We shall hold them to siege, sire.
Yeah, goodbye. Torbalas is ours. And that's final.
A proud victory. A most noble conquest, sire.
Oh, goodbye, conscription camp. Order this one. Very nice. Melee weapon bonus. I like it, I like it, I like it. This place is going to serve as well. Goodbye, stables. And we might even put a few of the more expensive lads out in the fort.
Glory to the king.
You know, saves a couple thousand.
We've won.
Just for the time being, because we'll need to build up our infrastructure here, and we'll need some spies. Can we get some spies in the local area? I think Ethring, you could probably do with a spy less. And do we have a spy in around here? No, we just have a watchtower. Dol Amroth, though, you have a spy. But we're going to get you to Methrast so we can get that place converted. Oh, but here, yes, get me those. Sweet, sweet spies. One goes to Linear. Because the Great Eye has declared itself against us and this simply shall not stand. Okay, so Noi, you head over here, pick up Thorin, then you head back. So we can get some conversion bonuses on Tolfalas. Anything else? We could take one of the spies here. One goes by this Mordor General, Jagbug apparently. Yeah, okay, he's going to be shagging all the bugs apparently. That's just...
They shall not see me, sire.
Fleet ready.
You know what? Actually,
Aye, Captain.
This fleet
Aye.
can pick up
At your service.
Dradin.
Aye, Captain.
Just next turn. Whenever it's convenient, y'all. What else are we doing?
Aye,
We're
sir.
shifting the First Legion toward Kazad-Dûm,
Aye,
obviously.
Lord. Aye, aye. Forward. We march no further today.
And Beast Hunters. They're a decent all-purpose defensive unit for all these high-value places. I like that we can get Sons of the Fallen here. And Unazanar. Dragon Slayers. Our first trained Dragon Slayers. This is no small celebration. Oh, we're going to get plenty of them, apparently. So, what do we need? We'll need a pick farm because we want some armor upgrades in here. But until that lovely time when we can actually upgrade them, we're just going to have to send them elsewhere. To, say, Gundagran.
We march no further today.
And then on they shall push until they reach Balin, Destroyer of Angmar. Do you know what I see over there? I see a fort that we don't own.
That'll do 'em today.
And I want it. Here we have a practice range that we need to get. And we have heavy armorers that we need to get. There's plenty of things we need to get from this place, but those are pretty high up there on the list. Wonderful. Well, this episode has run on for about as long as it likely could today. It's been my joy to play and to talk a little bit less about Amazon and just to get back into the groove of this game and sort of think about what kind of end game we want. And I'm going to say it's going to be an end game where Sauron is destroyed. I mean, of course, it's just a logical end game for Middle-earth, isn't it? Sauron is destroyed, and the Age of Dwarves can begin. Not to diverge too badly from Tolkien's vision, although actually, yeah, that would be quite a divergence. But a little bit of divergence in the name of fun is good. And of course, a lot of the details. I mean, as inaccurate as that would be, it is still more lore accurate for us to have an Age of Dwarves after Sauron's fall than the claptrap given to us by the Rings of Power. I'm sorry, that's just the way. That's the way of it. That's the truth of it. So, if you haven't watched the Rings of Power, just don't bother. It's going to bore you if you haven't engaged with Tolkien's universe, and if you have, it's going to annoy you. And perhaps even infuriate you, or absolutely confound your sense of place and world and everything. It's just, yeah, everything's going to feel wrong and out of place, and it's going to annoy you, the living daylights out of you. So those are the two options. I can't see anyone really enjoying it too much. Numenor is underdeveloped, and the political feud on display is just half-baked and undercooked, and it's just not ready for prime time. But there are plenty of videos on this channel ready for prime time, so if you feel the need for more Lord of the Rings adventures, then be kind to yourself, be good to others, click all the links on the screen, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.